This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105. Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. Yes, that is right. And you know what time it is? You guys know what time it is already. It's World Cup time. It's England time. It's England time. So you know what that means? You put on your scarf and you throw it around your neck. That's exactly the time that it is right now. So, as you all know, Gareth Southgate has been in charge of the England national team, senior team that is, since 2016. Kurt Steele, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Charlie W says, where's Cataract? I think he's at home. Big up, big up, big up. IS Ab says, up Simon, up. Hope you guys are doing well. And we're talking about football and how this impacts the Reggae Boys. As you all know, Gareth Southgate has been in charge of England since September 2016. He's managed 76 games for England, won 46, drawn 17, and lost 13. That's a win percentage right there of 60%. 60.05% in terms of that win percentage. The only man you could say with that higher win percentage would be Fabio Capello with 66.7. Walter Winterbottom has managed 139 games. I don't know if Gareth Southgate will be able to overtake him. We'll see. Only time will tell. Only time will tell to see if that is something that will happen. But the scenario is like this. Fourth in a World Cup, third in a Nations League, second in a European Championship. So there's been some great moments. There's been some exciting times to look forward to for English football. And a lot of it has been a benefit and down to talent of England, of Jamaican and former Jamaican talent. You know, Chris Powell might have never played for England, never played for Jamaica, but guess what? Jamaican heritage right there. Jamal Campbell-Rice, Joby McAnuff, Jason Newell, Michael Johnson, all individuals right there. All individuals right there with that Jamaican heritage. All of them. Every single one of them. Simon, you waste your time on England, my G. I disagree, my G. I really, really disagree. Kurt Steele says, yes, my boss, Simon, up. ISAB says, I'm doing well. My friend just woke over in Qatar. So you're in Qatar right now? You're in Qatar right now? Okay. That's interesting. I've been to Qatar once for like 8 hours. But yeah, Qatar is getting prepared just around the corner. And now to the point of the video that I know you guys are eagerly looking forward to. Basically, what does this mean for Jamaica? How does Gareth Southgate impact Jamaica? Well, we've seen everything in relation to Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Calvin Phillips, and Mason Greenwood being called up a couple of years ago. Recently, Ivan Toney. And we very well know that Ainsley Maitland-Niles can no longer play for Jamaica, but Tyreek Mitchell can. Kyle Walker-Peters can. James Justin can. Ivan Toney can. Ben Godfrey can. You know? So until they play in a competitive game, they will all continue to remain eligible for Jamaica. Every single one of them. Every single one of them, you know. And what does that tell you? Well, that should tell you everything that you need to know right there. Quality. So, a key component of Gareth Southgate, and I see your comments, and I'm going to take them as well. Yeah, bro, here for work. Here for work. The Truth and More says, any new players looking forward to for Jamaica or for England? Oh, for the Reggae Boys. Jap Sports Talk says Brazil for life. Tony will never play for England. Oh, interesting. I hear you. Okay. All right. Fully got it. Fully got it. You know, that's okay. No problem at all. It's okay. We'll work it out one way or the other. But there's a chance until he plays for England in a competitive game. He stands a chance. Ikarik says Jamaica could have been at this World Cup side, which reminds me of a very, very interesting video to come out for you guys tomorrow morning. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be so, 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 so exciting. You guys are going to love it. Very, very interesting one, in fact. You guys are going to enjoy it. I hope players learn from players like Tarek Lamptey and play for their origins. You know, honestly, I don't think that's going to be the case for everybody, but I think it's going to be the case for some players in that matter in particular. What do you honestly think about Latibeaudiere? I honestly think that a fit Joel Latibeaudiere can do great things for Jamaica. But if the injury problems are persistent, then that is a massive, massive, massive concern. So I'm hoping that these injury situations can be put aside, put to rest, and we can see the best of him. So, yeah. So that's where we are. Baker needs to make his mind up now. Isaac Hayden still feels that he can represent, you know, England. So yeah. You see, for March window, they have another friendly alongside the Nations League game. Yeah. I believe Tony will play for England eventually. I see a big six side picking him up next season. I've seen Tony name mentioned at Bayern. Once he makes that big move, it's over. You know, he could be at United. You know, he very, very, very much could be there. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. Omar Richards was at Bayern, but didn't get an England call. I know England at wing back are formidable. Nottingham Forest, no. So, yeah. Played Bundesliga, won the Bundesliga. At Nottingham Forest, no. 4-year deal. 4-year deal, you know? And I know a lot of people have been wondering what is the situation with Jamie Lawrence. Jamie Lawrence is on loan right now, playing for a team in the Bundesliga 2, which is basically the second tier of German football. Jamie Lawrence right now is at FC Magdeburg, and basically he's not doing well right now. It's a very, very bizarre situation with Jamie because Jamie's parents doesn't come to his games. His parents are the only persons that don't come to the game in terms of players in that young age group level. He's not seen with any parents around him, and a lot of people wonder what is the situation with him. But he comes to training and leaves the training by himself, and that's the situation with Jamie Lawrence. Still at Bayern Munich. I think people are going to look at him moving forward, but that's where we are right now with Jamie Lawrence. Rico Henry looks promising, though. Do you honestly think McNeil will ever play first? McNeil? 50-50. Isaac Hayden ain't getting a cap for England, in my opinion. I'm going to have to agree with you there. Hey, Simon, does our current coach knows about these players that are available to us, and does he have plans to meet with them? Yeah. Does he have plans to meet with them? I wouldn't say all of them, but... Yeah. And Ramsey, how are you? And I honestly think we should pursue Ramsey of Aston Villa and Jones that plays for Liverpool. Good options, eh? So here's an interesting point about Gareth Southgate. If you do well for Gareth Southgate, you're given that trust, you're given that desire, you're given that opportunity to play. And Harry Maguire in World Cup 2018 and Euro 2020 was a brilliant Harry Maguire. An absolutely brilliant Harry Maguire. Now, the Harry Maguire that we've seen at Manchester United of late has been concerning. But what I can say is that he will get that opportunity in the World Cup. So, if you back England for this World Cup and you support them and they go all the way, Gareth Southgate will put his trust in the same set of players with just a handful of additions, just a small handful. And we wouldn't have to worry about the next generation of players. For an example, let me say it softly. Morgan Gibbs-White, that plays for Nottingham Forest. Wouldn't have to worry about him. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just him, it's others as well, like Max Aarons. And in addition to Max Aarons, the likes of Spence at Nottingham Forest and Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill at Brighton and Hove Albion on loan from Chelsea. Jacob Ramsey at Aston Villa. And who knows, Barbados might even have a crack at Ryan Brewster. You know? Why not? Why not? I don't see a reason why they shouldn't be in the frame. I think they should. And look forward to that in particular. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is 22 now. Ben Johnson would be a brilliant fullback for Jamaica. Absolutely brilliant. He hasn't been called up since the summer. You know? I mean, yes, Emil Smith-Rowe has played competitively for England, so he might not be in the frame, but you guys get the picture of where I'm headed. Cameron Archer. You know? Tyrese John Jules. You know? So there you go. So that should tell you everything. So in the World Cup, you back the Three Lions. In the World Cup, you support the team. You get behind England because Gareth Southgate is going to give them the chances at Euro 2024. So if you get behind England, you don't have to worry about these players and others receiving call-ups in the future. What's happening with Tommy Doyle? England, my friend, England. Simon, England not winning no World Cup, so take your mind off of it. Did you guys see my predictor? In the predictor, fine, I'll do the predictor again for you guys. BM says keep up the good work. I honestly see Ryan Brewster playing for Turkey if he doesn't play for England, in my opinion. I think Barbados, but we'll see. So do you think Grimm will go after Tony and convince him to play for Jamaica? If Tony's not an England player this time next year, then yes, absolutely. Ramsey has Jamaican heritage? Yes! Yeah, man. Oh, you mean, man? Yeah, man. Absolutely. You know what? Let's do it, all right? Show you guys that England are going to have a deep run at the World Cup. You guys don't believe me? It's fine. Bad mind, get the best of them. Bad mind, get the best of them. Yunus was in Brazil. How Ivan Tony for Jamaica? Dunk says he wants to play at the Gold Cup. Which dunk is that? Che Dunkley? So on your screen there we have it. So the Dutch and Qatar. Group A. Group B, England, USA to advance. Group C, Argentina, Mexico. Group D, Denmark and France. Group E, Germany, Spain. Group F, Belgium and Canada. Group G, Brazil and Swiss. Group H, Portugal and Uruguay. Quarterfinals now. Netherlands or USA? Gonna go with the Dutch. Argentina, France, the Argentines. England or Qatar? England. Denmark or Mexico? I would love Mexico to go through, but Denmark. Germany, Canada, Germany. Brazil, Uruguay, Brazil. Belgium, Spain, Belgium. Portugal, Switzerland, Portugal. And we move on. The Dutch or the Argentines? The Argentines. Germany, Brazil, Brazil. England, Denmark, England. Belgium, Portugal, Belgium. Argentina, Brazil semi-final. Argentina, England, Belgium, Belgium. Third place, Brazil versus England, England, third place. Final, Argentina, Belgium, Belgium. How we looking? How we looking there? That's what you guys are saying in the comments. Lewis Dunk. Lewis Dunk plays for Brighton and Hove Albion. If Southgate go to the semi-finals or final, do you think he will be sacked by England? What is your opinion? If he doesn't go to the semi-finals, hmm, no. The only way I see him sacked is if it's a first round elimination. That's the only way I see him sacked. I think if it's a round of 16 exit, possibly. But what I would say is if he goes to the quarterfinals and eliminated, they're going to be like, Impact TV says, greetings, greetings. I hope you're doing well. Don't be surprised if England is out in the first round. Wales will be hard just because of the rivalry, and England don't score much goals overall. That will change. That will change, trust me. Moving forward, yeah, you'll see. Simon, we need to cap one of those right backs, a CDM, another CM. What do you think? I would have to agree with that because you want to have depth, you need to have coverage as well, which is why such a point is extremely imperative from a Jamaican standpoint. So I'm gonna have to agree with you there. I think that those players, those positions on the pitch, they're like the spine, so it's important, you know. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's the situation. Oh, you're saying that Dan Burn is available for the Gold Cup. Okay. Southgate is a madman. He's even picking players like Phillips who haven't played in months. So who would you pick in that position over Calvin Phillips? You would have gone with James Ward-Prowse? Who would you have gone with in that central defensive position? Because you have Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham that will play there. Okay. And you have a Jordan Henderson. You'd need one more. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that Senegal will advance? One of my underdogs alongside with Uruguay. No, I have Qatar. Unless you tell me that the Dutch are gonna get eliminated. You are the second person to predict an Argentina and Belgium final. Really? Who was the first? Dan Burns says he's looking forward to represent Jamaica at the Gold Cup. Really? Is that so? Interesting. You tell me when he said that. But yeah, I do remember Dan Burn from his days at Darlington. Went down south to Fulham and Birmingham and Wigan, went to Brighton all the way down to the south coast, and then came back up north to Newcastle United, playing for his hometown club. Yeah. Which other Aston Villa player has Jamaican heritage apart from Leon? Jacob Ramsey, Cameron Archer, Leon Bailey Bala. Do you think we'll get a friendly game during the World Cup? What are your thoughts on that? Personally, I think no. The president said that it's being worked upon, but personally, I don't think that's going to happen. Simon, what's the deal with Nathan Redmond? He still want to play for Jamaica? Honestly, if it comes, it comes for him. But he's not. He's not like, oh, I have to play for Jamaica. You know what I mean? I don't think Jamaica is in his heart. If I'm being completely honest with you, I don't think it's there. So we can move forward because I don't think it's there. So we're just gonna have to progress and let things take care of itself. So That's where we're at right now. Sam, what's the deal? Yeah, that's the situation. But yeah, that's where we are, guys. How different is your World Cup predictor? Is it 100% different, 50% different, 45% different? How different is your World Cup? Charlie W says we need Mason Holgate ASAP. His form has not been the best, but he does add value to what we have. So, from that point of view, I will agree with you there. Do you think Undergrim will finally win the Nations League and the Gold Cup if we get all the players in the Premier League that we can call for? Island cards. One word to answer this question, and the word to that is yes. 150%? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. What's happening with Holgate? No one has contacted him. I must say, though, Belgium and France are not the powerhouses as 4 years ago. I still feel, though, that Belgium has the quality. I know defensively they might have aged, but I still put Belgium as a force to be reckoned with for this tournament, you know? Simon, what is your take on the Ronaldo situation at United? Do you think he's been unprofessional? I don't think an interview of that nature should have taken place. You're talking about badly about a club, regardless of whether it's true or not. Don't bring that in the public domain. But maybe it's just an agenda for him to go to another club. But what I'll say is this: he's done great things at United, and I'll always appreciate what he's done. And for me, he's still a United legend. Despite all of what has happened, though, I don't see him back at the club in January or late December. I want him to be there until the end of the season so that we can at least give him a proper send off and thank you, Ronnie, and all of that jazz. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We'd see them would be best for the March window and Gold Cup. Louis Baker? Belgium's opportunity of the golden generation has passed, says BM. In many ways, they'll tell you that this is their last chance for the golden generation. That this would be the last chance. It would not surprise me at all. I know Roberto Martinez is not the most well-liked person. But, you know, there's something. There's something, you know? And that's something for everyone to mesh into. But, Reggae Boys fans, let me know your thoughts. I have a couple of interviews to post you later this week, and I hope you guys appreciate it. Okay? So, thank you very much for your time. Show me you think the Jamaican national team ready for Gold Cup this year, trying to do something real spectacular. Yeah, I think that we're going to do that. So, Reggae Boys fans, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content.
This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105.